Ole, 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 hola. Hello, hello. Okay, seriously. Welcome to the episode that we're about to do a few predictions for the 2026 World Cup. I hope you guys as excited as me and Leo here, a bit, I don't know, trying to be realistic and hold our horses, but okay, let's see where this episode's going to take us right after our podcast intro. Welcome back, Leo. Welcome back, man. It's nice to have you here.
It's a pleasure, always.
Yeah, the
Love be here.
last time we talked, I said, "Oh, you have to come back so we have an episode about football." And you are back on the perfect time, man. That's gonna be
Yes.
nice. Okay. All right. First, before we go to the conversation, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Leonardo. I'm a software engineer developer, and I really have this love about football, and this a new love. So I'm very excited to be in this World Cup now.
Yeah, me too. Me too. The first one that I remember, man, was 90 to 94. Okay, I was 9 years old. I am from 85. And I was talking to the guys here too. And I said, the one from 1998 is very bitter. Every time I remember, it evokes, these negative emotions because I saw the first time and Brazil was the champion, and then Brazil was, in the final again, and then the whole Ronaldo polemic, whatever thing
Yeah.
happened in 3-0 France, then 2002, one more champion, then 2006 onwards, 2006, one of the best squads we've ever seen, but talking to students, the guys that were born, in the 2000s or early 2000s, so the students that I teach that are 20, 25, for example, they have never seen or they don't remember because they were too young, Brazil being the champion, It's crazy. So what's the oldest memory you have from World Cups?
For me, it's 2002. I am from 98, so
Nice.
and I haven't seen Brazil win, but I remember that was not like, oh my God, Brazil will win. Was like, oh, we will again. We are Penta. So
Mhm.
it was a very celebration. In that time, I was living in the countryside of my state, more
Mhm.
countryside, not that countryside,
Mhm.
but it was very nice to see the World Cup with the street. So everyone in the street with one TV,
Uh-huh.
and celebrating and painting the street, the homes with
Mhm.
yellow and green. And was a very nice memory that I have. But I was not always um, good with football
Mhm.
because it's not a good interest. I really played like more alternative sport like
Mhm.
volleyball, um, some some football like American football. So
Mhm.
I really began to see football when I came to the downtown, and now I discovered that I like to see football alone. Like, oh, I'm doing nothing now. I'm gonna see a game, and I began
Nice.
to love this soccer. I'm telling football because we are Brazilian, right? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes,
Yeah. I don't know.
but
I have a problem saying soccer too. It's because for me it makes so much sense. Football and the rest of the words he uses this, but Americans had to come with something new. But okay,
yeah.
wait.
So let's talk soccer because it's easier to understand, right? Because when you talk football, what football? But it's a very good um period of time to be, you know, we are with a good team. We are in a good position with good games. I believe we have a chance to go and seek for better positions in this World Cup. Very excited.
Okay. This is actually something interesting. If there are students watching us, I imagine more than one times doing football vocabulary, but talking about the competition, we start with group phase. So if you say, Brazil is going to classify in the group phase, first, second, or third position, that's one thing. After that, in this specific World Cup, we're going to have one elimination phase that is called round of 32, because it's one round that 32 teams are playing, and then after that you say round of 16, then quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Okay, so guys watching us, so we're gonna do some predictions here today, but I would like to see. I've been having this conversation with some students, Leo, about how they feel. You mentioned a few seconds ago we have a good team, and this is one conversation that some students uh, we are having. Yeah, some students are saying, man, the squad that we have today is very bad. We have this Neymar dependency. No players are blah 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 blah. So, how do you see the squads we have today? Would you have called somebody different from Ancelotti? How do you see our squad?
In my opinion, this is the most synchronized squad we have.
Oh, interesting.
Everyone is playing the better position they can play. Everyone is understanding what is good, play for the team, not for themselves, you know.
Understand. Nice.
I don't believe that we have today Neymar dependence, because we don't believe Neymar will be that good for the begins of the games. So I really like to see the young players like Andrek, Hayam.
Douglas Santos, the guy that scored the penalty. I forgot his
Was Thiago,
Douglas something, the name of
Igor
the number.
Thiago, I think. No,
Igor Thiago, Douglas, not
yeah,
Douglas, no, Igor Thiago.
Igor
Yes.
Thiago, Danilo. So I will love to see the Será from Fenerbahçe in this World Cup, João Pedro, and I am seeing good players coming, and I am seeing good players in this World Cup, and I am very excited to see how we can use, because now we can use Neymar as a weapon. Because we don't need Neymar, but we have Neymar.
Yeah, exactly this point, like the card under the sleeve, that it just.
Yeah, and oh my God, man, is Neymar. He is the most experienced guy in this cup. Obviously, we have Casemiro, we have Marquinhos, Danilo from Flamengo, but I believe we can make good football. When the talk is about Brazil team, I am like a Barcelona's fan. Doesn't matter if we lose the game, we have to play beautiful,
This would be a question that I would ask you, man. Watching the games from '82, the '82 squad.
Yeah.
And I saw some analysis, and the analysis was something like this: after '82 lost to Italy in that World Cup, there was like a separation in the Brazilian soccer fans. Like, should we want results and efficiency, even if we have an ugly like 1994, the pragmatic Parreira team, or no, we should want to have a beautiful game, beautiful score. And then one of the things that Tele Santana said in one interview, and the journalists were talking about, is when São Paulo had that game versus Barcelona, they had like this agreement. If one player does something like dishonest, like an anti-game thing, we will, put him out of the game. We will replace him, substitute him, because we want to see a beautiful game. So this is where you stand. So you prefer that Brazil, for example, go to the maybe quarterfinals or a round of 16, playing a beautiful game, then go to the finals with an ugly soccer.
Yeah, because the problem today is we are losing, and we are losing bad. And I believe that if we don't go to the final, but the team was a good place, good players with good games, better position, and was not like that 7-1.
Oh, damn, no, please,
Yeah.
no, never more.
So I believe that you have confidence to try another World Cup, because the fans need this confidence.
Makes
And
sense.
come on, we are the 12 players, so we have to believe the team. We have to agree that, okay, now, like in the last game, now is war, and we want to win, so let's win. This is what
Yeah.
we want.
I wish, man. And thinking about the other squads that we have, for example, I had a problem with the squads we had in 2010. The Bafana World Cup. I wanted
Yeah.
that Ronaldinho Gaúcho had been summoned there. There's always this type of polemic. And then watching the last games, man, I don't think our team is bad. And one analysis that it made a lot of sense to me is, in Brazil we have this saying that the hungry dog, because there is the dog that is in the butchers eating fillets, and he's not hungry. Like the players that are already millionaires, if they don't go well in the Brazilian squad, it's fine. They're millionaires. But you have those players, and in this group we have today, we have those players that nobody knows who the fuck is this guy playing in Russia or this one. A lot of the common Brazilian football fans, they're watching the guys play for the first time because they don't
Yeah.
follow Premier League, they don't follow, the other international championships. So these guys, they have the chance, if they do a good World Cup, to go to elite team and to start doing financially even better too. They're not poor. I'm not saying that. No, of course not. But they will make a name, so they have this feeling like I can make my name here. They will play with a lot of desire that we haven't been seeing the last games.
Yeah, the three most important cups that exist is the first one, the Premier League. Second one, the Conference League, Europe Conference League. And the third one, the Europe League. Two of these three was won this year by a English team. So England. And more than a half of the teams of England has a Brazilian as titular.
Yeah. You mentioned 𝗍𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗃. He was the second best scorer behind Haaland, I guess, right?
Exactly. So
man, that's something. That guy knows how to score.
We have players being the best players of this campaign that is the this championship that is Premier
Mhm.
League, and these guys are Brazilians, and we are taking these guys to the World Cup. So we have, if not the best, one of the best players. We have Vini Jr., that is a very good player. We have Rafinha, that was one of the best players of Spain. We have
Yeah.
Hendrik, that was one of the best players of France. We have Ryan, that is one of the best players of England too.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, we have these amazing players, but these guys don't play good together in the past. So
Mhm.
now we have a coach that is good, that is specialized more or less, and making these guys playing good together.
Oh man, I
So
hope this happens. It would be amazing.
did
The
you see
tools
the
we
last
have, yeah.
game? Did you see the last game?
Yes, I saw.
The first period, the first time was a little warm, not
Mhm.
good. In the second time, we just changed every player from the attack,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
score 3 goals in like less than 20 minutes
Okay.
with new guys.
And there are 2 points to this that I want to bring. First, it was Panama, and people were saying, it's Panama. You guys are very emotional. But Brazil was not doing this with same level teams. This is the point.
Yeah,
I'm not. People understand like, oh, you think you are happy because Brazil beat, an underdog team, or not
yeah.
even an underdog team. But no, it's not the point. The point was Brazil played better than it had been playing before.
It's
That
supposed
that,
to
that pass
win
from
this.
Paquetá, man, was amazing
Yeah,
pass.
this is the best Brazil team that we have. We have to take Panama, Ghana, Egypt,
Mhm.
and just destroy these teams. This is the normal, and need to be the normal. So,
Mhm.
but we don't we don't play good against Panama is awful. Yeah, so it's good, right?
Mhm.
We won with 3 goals of
No
difference.
more. Yeah, it was 6-2. Yeah, 6-2. Yeah.
So
So,
I
yeah,
think we
and to be
have to
honest,
believe more.
yeah, that first goal that Brazil took, man, it was an accident. The ball hits the balls hits the wall and kind of in, the
Okay,
goalkeeper
happens.
was on the other way around. Yeah, yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's a soccer. It's a soccer um play.
Hmm.
Someone gonna make a goal.
Yeah, of course. And
So better be the first than be the last, right?
definitely,
So
definitely. Yeah, and people can say whatever they want about this, the level of Panama, but okay, is a team that is in the World Cup, so it could have been a World Cup game. It would have been 3 points to Brazil. Hey, more chances to go further in the
yeah,
competition.
and I
Um,
believe I believe it will be like that, against IT, against Scotia, and Scotia,
mm, yeah, Scotland, yeah.
Scotland, and
Scotland worries me a little bit, Leo, because they are very defensive, I guess. So Brazil,
yeah.
I think, is gonna struggle a little bit, but I don't know. I
But
hope
for
I'm wrong.
Brazil, we have like some drills,
Mhm.
player drills, like um Ryan, I think it's Luis Henrique, the name of the
Mm.
Zenit player. These guys are like eating the ball, destroying
Mhm.
everything. So they're gonna just pass by the defenders and get off the here, make the goal.
Mm.
And I believe
Uh,
that Marrocos will be more difficult, not because they
yeah,
are, because m- my my see my way of seeing things is Brazil have a recomposition very bad. So in the counter attack, Marrocos can make a score.
yeah,
So for
yeah,
me, this is the problem. because
They have fast
Marquinhos,
players too. Yeah.
yeah, Marquinhos, Gabriel Guimarães are very up forward players, so up the line of the defense. And I believe this counterattack is a dangerous zone for Brazil. I don't
Mhm.
I don't trust Alisson.
But people
I
say
trust,
that he has Tyrannosaurus hands, like the guy's
yeah,
gonna. Yeah.
I I trust more in Alisson than Everson,
Okay.
but I
Everson, what's
really,
his problem? Lettuce hand.
yeah, yeah, but I really believe that if you make 1-on-1 with Alisson, 60% of the times Alisson gonna win,
Yeah.
you
To
know.
be
But
fair, yeah.
if
To be
that,
fair with the
yeah,
guy, he had some saves in the Panama, game. He had some saves that
he's a
was
good
nice. Yeah.
goalkeeper.
Yeah. I have a polemic question here because I love that. But I felt surprised to see Vini Jr. finally doing what he was supposed to do. That is dribble, cut, infiltrating the defense and open space to other players. In the very first goal that Brazil scores, it's like that. He goes, and he has been, for example, against France, he tried to do that, but he couldn't. He lost possession all the time, or it was messy. Do you
Yeah.
think? Oh, that's the polemic. It was because of he broke up with Virginia, or is because now that Neymar is in the group, the pressure is off. That's why they were so light in the last game.
Yeah, maybe I think the not be with Virginia helps him because he can be
He gets
focused.
hungrier, maybe. No
No, but
distractions.
no, yeah, no distractions. Focus in the championship.
Mhm.
But I think that now Vinicius Junior is not like, oh, you have to be, because
Exactly.
the problem is Vinicius Junior was like, oh, you are the next one and the
You are the
best
new
player,
Neymar now. Yeah.
and he's not the new Neymar, and
No.
is a different position, a different strategy. I like him, like going to the final of the, the field and just
Hmm.
make a cross
Yeah.
between the players and being aggressive. And I believe he can do that better. And in this game against Panama, he was that guy. Like, oh, okay, I can just get the ball and just go to the goal and trying to score, or maybe trying to scar scar this guy's a little.
I had this feeling too, and I don't know the impression that I felt, and this was another analysis that I saw that for me was very interesting. I want to see your perspective. That was basically, even if Neymar goes there, and in the interview when Ancelotti was doing the calling, announcing the players, one journalist asked, "Okay, where do you? Because Neymar hasn't been going to the games. Where do you put Neymar in your group? In which position?" And he said, "I'm not crazy. You guys can fact check. Center forwards, like a false nine, maybe. So it's what Argentina has been doing with Messi, with what Portugal has been doing with big robots. I mean,
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo, and that would be where he would shine. He doesn't have to run. Like I don't know if you have you
he
seen the
can
last
work.
Argentina game. The Messi's like walking the shopping center the whole game, like da, 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 and then oops, poof, tee off, goal. It's
Incredible.
like this. Genius. Oh, a player there and a pass. And the whole team runs, and a little extra mile that Messi can't run anymore, and it works. So I guess just by the fact that Neymar is there, it makes everybody else, ooh, now the focus is Neymar gonna perform or not? So I can kind of simply focus on playing football without the pressure. And this is amazing for them.
Yeah, this guy has a amazing eyes. to see the field, the position of the other players. And Neymar can like run 9 minutes,
Mm.
90 minutes. So I believe if you give Neymar space to play and give him opportunity, he will like find some very beautiful
Hmm.
plays.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think Neymar is our hero.
Hmm.
I believe more in this team as a team than as individual players.
Yeah, and this is amazing, man. If Brazil creates this identity and we have like this bond, the team actually bonds and play as one, then we have chances. Let's take a look at the chat. So, hello, 𝗂𝗶𝗺. Welcome, man. Nice to have you here. 𝗂𝗂𝗶 said, "Good job, guys. Have a nice talk. Good luck for Brazil for Iran too." And then he puts somehow. Um,
It's
then Dave Souza's asked here, which streaming will you watch the World Cup matches? I don't know, maybe pay us. I would watch in Cadastre-se or any other one that is good enough if it's there, for example. What about
go
you,
see.
Leo?
Oh,
Mm,
I'm gonna see all for Cadastre-se.
yeah, I like the
Just
informality.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, I follow a guy. He is
Mm-hmm.
a England ambassador for Premier
Mm-hmm.
League and
Nice.
British soccer, and he is now in Kazan making this this World Cup. If you guys want to know him, is 𝗧𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗀. Very nice guy, very intelligent, is years of football knowledge, and I like to see this guy. I believe this in Kazan is free, so
Yeah.
and it will be very informative.
Yeah, I like the way they do the broadcast too. A question from Claudio here. Would you call Neymar up for the World Cup? Why not? So, if you were Ancelotti, Leo, would you call Neymar or no? What's your take on that?
That history about the problem, the CAF,
Mm,
make me a little angry.
mm,
But I believe we have to to bring Neymar to the cup
okay.
because of the moment. You know, it's a big player, Brazilian player, and he's playing Brazil, and we need him to finish it, his career in a better way because he has this mark.
Yeah,
I
like
believe
Zico, right?
yeah, and he need to make this weight less heavy for him, you know. And I believe if we position in a good position in the 60th or in the quarter, you know, I believe we can do. He can like retire well because
Yeah.
if he make announce the retirement now, I will be like, okay, we'll don't surprise, you know. So
Mhm.
he's he's a good player, but he has a very problematic life.
Yeah, and only focus. I'm not even focusing the extra football thing, the polemics. A
Yeah,
lot of injuries, a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. He
someone
created
that
his.
is that have the same problem that he has, Pato.
Oh, it's true.
With
Yeah.
the same problem. The difference is Pato is not that talented as
Mm.
Neymar was, but Pato was the same type of player, very good player that a lot of reasons and
In
this
Milan, he
happens.
had an amazing moment, man, when he
Oh,
was
he
playing
was
Milan.
great.
Yeah.
Pato and Kaká in Milan was beautiful. Kaká
Kaká, yeah.
was beautiful.
I thought about Lucas Moura from São Paulo when he appeared from the base divisions there. His nickname was Marcelinho, He was amazing. It was fantastic. A lot of bad decisions went to a club not in a good moment, and then
Yeah.
some injuries. Same stuff, man. Uh, about Neymar, though, do you think, for example, let's say a miracle happens,
Okay.
and Brazil has the sixth champion, it happened. Does it put Neymar in the top three conversation or top tier of best players of Brazil all time, like with Pelé, Ronaldinho
Yeah.
Gaúcho, Ronaldo
Y-
Phenomenal?
Yeah, for sure. Not the top, but
Mhm.
he get these guys, and he it's like a redemption for him. I
Would
think
it be nice to see like a movie thing, movie script?
he needs this because now if he just stop playing, he was like, okay, we see a star falling, you know?
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly the feeling. Man,
Yeah.
it's so crazy. It seems a little far-fetched, like, you guys are, wishful thinking. We have just seen this happen with Lionel Messi, man. He said, "Oh, I'm not gonna play for Argentina anymore," and then he goes and plays one more World Cup.
And win.
And I don't know, I don't remember a better game. I mean, actually, I do. Brazil versus Germany in 2002. But other than that, because I'm a fanboy, it was one of the best soccer matches of all time. The 3-3, right? Argentina versus, or was 4-4. Don't help me now. 3-3 or 4-4. The last final. Man, what incredible thing that. Damn, what was incredible.
To Argentina and France, correct?
Yeah. And we have seen Messi's redemption there. And he comes for one last dance now, completely light, without pressure. I think we're gonna see Messi today the same way 3-3. Yeah, the same way you mentioned Modric in the last World Cup.
Never
And
won,
yeah,
but the last place in the last World Cup was beautiful. He carries the Croatia, and it was
mhm,
a beautiful final. And
yeah,
I believe Neymar needs this to just okay. Now I can announce my retirement. I
yeah,
did what I want to do, and he need this. And I think the Brazil uh, has to give him this to Neymar because come on, Neymar was a amazing player in Europe. He was amazing in the PSG, was amazing in the Barcelona, and I really want for him to be this amazing player. I don't want him to be this guy that was a promise. Uh,
mm, that could have been, yeah.
yeah, I believe he deserved that. He tried again. We are not faking the next extra, right?
Hmm.
So he has a beautiful trajectory, and I believe he can be this guy for Brazil because we have so much beautiful players: Pelé, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Romário. So be one more. It's always good. The same way I believe that Henrik will be this guy, Ryan will be this
Mm,
guy, João Pedro will be this guy. I believe in these guys. You know, I don't see so much Brazilian soccer that
mm,
I see Premier League. I follow more Premier League about seeing the game, right?
mm,
So when someone tell me, "Oh, what what team do you cheer in the Premier League?" My response is always the same. I cheer for Brazilians.
nice.
So if some Brazilian is playing, he's gonna win. I don't give a fuck, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, but
The last
he's
game,
a
Chelsea versus Arsenal. By the way, we could see Marquinhos in one side and was
no
Douglas in the
PSG.
other. PSG, yeah. PSG versus Arsenal, right? Yeah. And we saw two Brazilian defenders in opposite teams there, and it was a nice performance. Yeah, it was a
Was
nice
a nice
performance.
both teams.
Hmm.
Amazing, playing absurdly. And in the final, these two guys just hugging each other.
Yeah.
Marquinhos consoling Gabriel was, come on, man. This is football. I see football because of these histories, you know? Oh, amazing games, amazing guys playing. And in the final, unfortunately, you have to have a winner.
Of course.
But it's not like, oh, the other team was awful. No, was a was two good players, two good teams. You know, was so good to see this game, and just was the best option. You know, like, oh, between these amazing guys, what is the amazing one? You know, so this is, if I have to always give has these choices, you know, between this very good item and this other good item, what do you want, you know? But
Uh,
it's not the same, but was very good. I don't see the
I
game.
was impressed too. Yeah.
Just see the highlights and some part, and you know, come on. If we have these two guys as titular in the defense, don't need goalkeeper. Just display them.
That's a good cut.
Don't need the goalkeeper. Oh, but Alisson, it's okay. The ball is not gonna get that.
I really hope you're right, man. There is going back to the Neymar. There is a comment from Davi here. Neymar only lose by to Pelé here, and this actually is something
Don't
interesting.
believe
Neymar numbers is one of the best. Yeah,
it
first,
is.
let's call a spade a spade. He is the top scorer in the Brazil selection, more than Pelé, more than Ronaldo, more than everybody. 79 goals. This is undisputed. It's like a fact. Boom, right there. Just
Yeah,
by comparison, Vini, that was he has 90 goals now, I guess, but he has been playing for many years. Then Neymar is one that has something the other players don't have. That is the golden medal. You know, it was an achievement. Brazil was a
yeah,
virgin, in the Olympics. Has never had before a golden medal, and he was part of that. And if you watch the games, man, what he did in that tournament, he looked like a pro playing with kids in some moments. The dribbling and he was so comfortable. That was impressive. I don't know. I am not a Neymar fanboy. I'm being honest. I am a Messi fanboy. I admit. Neymar, just like I'm happy that but it was impressive. So yeah, I guess if he gets his World Cup, would be an interesting redemption.
yeah.
Let's.
If you talk by numbers, sure,
Mm-hmm.
Neymar
Yeah.
is the biggest scorer and player that Brazil have, but it's not about numbers when you're talking about soccer. You know,
About legacy.
yeah, it's like, oh my god. We don't talk about Neymar when the World Cup came. We have remember Pelé, we remember Rivaldo, we remember Ronaldo, we remember Romário. You know, these guys
Yeah.
was the the legends. You know, some of these guys never won. Um, like here in Espírito Santo, we have a, football, soccer player,
Mm-hmm.
a soccer player named Giovanni.
Okay.
He was idol in Vasco, and he was a national player for Brazil too. In I don't believe the year he dies, unfortunately for him. Um,
This is a guy
and
who played in Santos too.
I don't believe he played Santos, just
Ah,
invest.
so it's not that one. Okay.
Yeah, so this guy, anyone knows him. In the Espírito Santo, he was a legend. The only player from Espírito Santo to go and be in the national team. Then now we have like Richarlison, but Richarlison go to the national team and don't yeah, make a goal. So it's nice.
Yeah, he had a nice
But
World Cup, but that was it, right? He
yeah,
disappeared
but
after that.
I really like Neymar, and I believe he's a idol, for Brazil. I
Mhm.
just want him to continue to be this guy.
Yeah, me too, man. Okay, let's consider the worst scenario. Brazil World Cup. It's not a fiasco, but Brazil doesn't go far. Okay, let's say Brazil loses in the round of 32 to Holland or Japan. By the way, we had ran a simulation before we went live. If Brazil gets the first position in the group, and in the other group, Japan is the first and Holland
Oh,
is the second, the round of 32 is Brazil versus Holland. So that would be a tough test.
yes, it
Uh,
is. But I
which
believe
other
that,
team, man? Sorry, go on. I'll ask you later.
yeah,
Later.
if we pass Holland, we win
Yeah.
for
You
sure.
think it? I'm
It's
thinking
Holland,
now.
man.
Yeah, the problem for me, well, Holland, yeah, it's scary. My problem is more with France because of the retrospective, and okay, being fair, the last Brazil versus France was 2-1. It was not a wow, a walk in the park, and the team was kind of starting to create some identity, but I don't know. France for me is one of the top contenders. Brazil
He's
versus
the best
Argentina,
player.
for example. I think it's 50-50 because like a derby. I think that Argentina's team is a bit better because they have been playing together for more time. But I don't know, emotion counts in this aspect. It's like a penalty, when you have penalties. So I would say 50-50. Brazil versus Spain. I think Brazil has better chances with Spain than with France. Call me crazy, but Spain is very offensive. They like to keep possession of the ball. France plays the Brazil game of counter-attack and fast players, and being realistic, they have better players than we do now, so it's tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, and let's say Brazil doesn't go far. Which other team would you like to see going far? Or maybe okay, if it's not Brazil, I hope this team wins. Who are you cheering for?
Yeah, I really believe that Japan
Mm,
goes good because I it's a very good players. Europe teams players, like
mm-hmm.
the middle and then the attack. I really like this team. I'm talking about like more not so much good teams like Egypt can be a good team. Cabo Verde um, will be like a very good team to see. Ghana, uh, uh, are teams that can be like zebra,
The dark horse. Yeah, this would be
dark
my question.
horse.
Yeah, they're going to be the dark
Like
horse.
these guys can win,
Mm-hmm.
and if they pass, they will like win confidence, and it will be like Mundo
Yeah.
Quais in the last
Uh,
Premier League.
yeah,
You
yeah. I've
so
been Man, I was watching a few games, and my impression was that Japan would be the dark horse in this World
I'm
Cup.
yeah, I'm seeing
But
the chat. Davi Souza tells England. England
mhm,
has a good team,
yeah,
but I think the coach makes some wrong decisions. But
Okay.
again, I can be, if he wins, he is amazing. He's a genius.
Yeah. Like
But
that. Yeah.
um,
Man, I
yeah,
was impressed with
there is.
Norway, man, because I watched Norway versus Iceland. They
Yep.
have a lot of fast strikers, skill, like dribbling and doing the diagonal. Man, it was crazy. I didn't know that because I'm not used to seeing the Scandinavian countries with a
Yes.
lot of some. It's like, okay, we saw Ibrahimovic, we say, but it was a lot of players doing this. I was impressed, and they have Haaland, man. That is the guy's like a
Yeah.
tank.
Yeah. I don't know how they are using Haaland, because if is the City, the Man City Haaland, I'm not afraid of Norway. But if he was, these guys use Haaland as the Dortmund used it in when Haaland was like 19 years old, I believe we are in a very bad position, because come
Mm.
on, this guys has Haaland, Frank de Jong, Memphis Depay, um, Denzel Dumfries, Virgil van Dijk, Cogdi Gakpo, Reinders, o Tierney do Man City,
Mm.
𝗧𝗹𝗵𝗶 from West Ham, more Timbers from Lipke or Marcel, uh,
I
Gravenbach. These as like, oh, this defense, it's absurd.
Yeah, it's gonna
Who
be
gonna
tough.
pass this?
I
It's very
think
difficult.
it was Holland versus Spain that in a friendly game that happened not so long ago. It was a tough game too for both teams. Memphis was playing, yeah, Yamal was playing too. It's kind of interesting. Do you think there would be any big disappointment, man? Because every World Cup there is like one of the greatest teams that like doesn't. For example, Germany, the last one.
Yeah.
Uh, there's always a one. The I hope it's not Brazil, but who do you think that is going to be this time? One of the biggest contenders that is not even going to the round of 32.
Yeah. I believe that we have some guys that can be disappointed.
Mm,
England, if don't go, will be a disappointment. It's a very good team
okay.
with good players.
They depend on Harry Kane being a good day. The guy scores like a beast too.
Yeah, so I believe they can. It will be a disappointment for me. Canada.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's the host, one of the hosts there. But yeah,
yeah,
yeah. They have
but
one famous player. I forgot the name now, but there's a famous one, a
yeah,
Canadian player.
he's from, yes, he's from Canada. He plays in the Europe. I forgot the name too. I believe the hosts, um, not the USA, but Mexico and Canada, are good competitors.
Mexico without
Germany,
Ochoa now. Hey, remember Ochoa?
I hear amen. I believe so. um, Spain, they have
Spain,
some,
a fiasco of Spain. That would see.
yeah, they have some
That would be
problems.
surprising.
They have some problems with some
Injured players.
injured players, like
Mm.
Lamine Yamal. So I believe this will make the team sad. Not that problem, because Ferran Torres, Pedri, Rodri, Nick Williams, these guys are building like amazing players, right? But the last place was like, if I don't, I'm gonna check right here, but yes, the last play was against Egypt and was a 0-0.
Really?
So yeah,
Oh, okay.
so that
Respect for Egypt then.
yeah, so that is in, and Egypt has a red card. So for me, you are Spain and you don't win against Egypt. That is
Mm. Mhm.
a not that good. It's a dark horse, I believe so.
Okay. And is
So
like is the conversation going back to what we were talking about Brazil versus Panama? 6-2 is nothing more than your obligation, but don't do your obligation to see,
yeah, like
0-0
Spain.
Panama. Yeah, so that's it. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
So Spain can be
Mm,
that guy that not win. And I don't
okay.
see that much problem from other guys. I think
Okay.
when you're talking about good players and good championships, the the guys always gonna be in the first, like French, Germany, um, I believe it's so England because they are good
Yeah.
players. So
No,
these guys always be in
definitely.
the top. Argentina, Ecuador.
I there is a good point here, man, that scares me a little bit too. Going back to the Brazilian players, Davi mentioned here that another problem that we don't have a penalty catcher like we used to have Tafarel or Gida, for example. Gida
Yeah, I
was
believe.
fantastic, man. I love to see how he weighted because he was 3 feet, you know,
It was amazing.
3 meters tall, like 7 feet tall. So like, okay, you're gonna kick where? Go ahead, boom. Haha, not today. And Tafarel was pure, like
It's amazing.
otaku observation hack. Tafarel, and then he jumped and man. So how do you see Alisson in a penalty matchup? Let's say,
Yeah,
for
we don't
example,
have
if
like
it's Brazil versus Argentina, we are fucked, man. That guy's a beast. The Argentina goalkeeper, forgot his name now. That guy's a beast.
yes, the goalkeeper from Aston Villa. If you don't
Mm.
remember, um, I believe Sanchez his name. I
I
don't
really don't
sure.
remember. You guys remember?
But
Put in the chat, please.
yeah, I believe that we don't have good scores with goalkeepers. So I don't trust again. I don't trust Alisson because he's backing from injury and
Mm.
he is not in the shape yet.
Okay.
I believe we can be. I can change this opinion between
Mm.
games. So, but I'm waiting to see. Um, what is the other goalkeeper? It's Emerson, right?
Everson, yes.
Ederson.
Yeah.
Let me check here.
But Everson is number
Ederson.
3. There. Yeah.
Ederson, right? No,
Ederson.
Emerson. Ederson.
Everson. Mhm.
Yeah, Ederson was not playing well. Everson too, not playing well. Everson is a better goalkeeper for penalty than the others guys, I believe so.
Mm.
I
Well,
believe, I don't sure.
I am relaxed in another aspect that I wasn't before. Now we have good kickers, good guys that know how to score a
Yeah.
penalty, calm without the kick anywhere, So these, at least these, but uh, do you think they should exhaustively practice penalty kicks? Because some coaches they say like this: you should train like a beast, like until 3 weeks before the competition or the games, because the night before, the day before, the week before doesn't make any difference because of the emotional thing. You have a full stadium of people screaming and say, you're gonna miss. You have how the game has been too that can influence you emotionally. Maybe we're not in a good day, or maybe we're angry because of a fault or something else that has happened. So you cannot train that, you cannot emulate this in the training. So how
Um,
do you see this, though?
I think you have to get a goalkeeper and
Mm.
just training him to be the penalty catcher.
Okay, makes sense.
For me, don't need to be Alisson. Alisson is a good Copa, how they say in American, Copa goalkeeper. So he's a good keeper for matches. And I believe Everton can be this guy, or Ederson. But I think we have to think more about don't need to use penalty,
Mhm. I hope.
win.
Man.
Yeah,
The
because
last one was traumatizing. Fuck, man. The
we
one
don't
versus
have,
Croatia.
for me, it's more like if we don't have a good goalkeeper for get penalties, why not don't need to have penalties,
Try to solve the things during the match. Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense. A
maybe
lot
we
of sense.
can force a little bit to make a goal and to don't need to go to penalties, but be prepared for not to lose in a penalty competition. Not again Argentina, because that guy is, like you said, a monster.
No,
And
he's a beast, that one. And yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
let me get the name of the guy.
Mhm.
Is Martinez, Emiliano Martinez.
Martinez. Okay. Who do you think is going to be the? Oh, by the way, we have a lot of fans of Cristiano Ronaldo too, and I don't know. I I think this is one of the best Portugal teams since Deco and Luis Figo. So let's start with that. How far do you think Portugal will go, and what are the chances that Cristiano Ronaldo gets a World Cup this time? Like,
It's high. It's more high
mm,
than the last one.
okay,
He's
higher than
he's
Brazil though.
I believe so. He's very
Oh, nice.
prepared. He win the
The
Arabic
Euro, right?
Cup,
Yeah.
and he's like hungry. He
Mm,
wants that,
exactly.
and he will play 9 minutes every game if he needed. This guy's a monster, is a robot. Uh, but I'm not sure the team. I like the Portugal team. It's not a bad one, but after the death of that young Portuguese player, I lost a little bit of interest,
Mm,
you know. But he deserve again.
yeah.
He is not the. I'm not sure he will not be the more scores.
Oh,
But
that would be my question. Who is going to be
yeah,
the top scorer there?
I think João Félix and Rafael Leão more prepared to that.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I like to see Cristiano Ronaldo not in the same position as Messi, but in the
Hmm.
position that Lewandowski, like a 9 in the
Yeah,
area.
he has the build for that, definitely.
Yeah, he
He
needs.
he could be a Peter Crouch with skills.
Yeah, and like if the team wants him to be the center, just cross the ball to the area.
Yeah, and he's gonna
Make
throw. It's true.
like the British make rain,
Yeah,
to
make it
to
rain.
make
Exactly.
make rain, man, and
Yeah.
it will be like a very beautiful thing. Again, this is the World Cup of the histories. So you have Cristiano Ronaldo, you have Messi, you have
Man,
Neymar, you
legends,
have
right? Always
we have
exciting.
uh the the guy from England you mentioned,
Yeah. Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. We have
Yeah.
new guys came into the front like Hendrick, like Ryan, like um, the guy from England. Forgot his name, but this is a young one too.
Yeah.
Haaland. So it's the we are in a very good opportunity to see old guys giving to these new guys opportunities and vice
It's
versa.
like it's 3 generations in one World Cup. The beginning, the middle,
Yeah.
and the end in the same. That's a very interesting thing.
So
Well,
I
we
really want. I'm excited to see the last 8 teams.
yeah,
I
I'm
think
curious too.
when you get the last 8 teams, okay, now doesn't matter who wins. It will
The games
be
are gonna be amazing,
easy.
man. Fuck.
Yeah,
We don't have more time, damn it. But I
unfortunately.
need to ask this question. A very good question from Dave Souza here. By the way, thanks for your participation, man. It was cool.
Very
A
good.
lot of yeah. He is asking, why do you think about the commentators that only ignore dangers of other players, famous players like Yamal, Nabi, Afonso Davis. The Canadian players, Afonso Davis, by the way.
Yeah.
And so he ignores that and only focus on Neymar and just for clicks, or to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
is the job. You need to click today nowadays, right? But I believe that we are Brazilians.
Yeah, we are more interested in that, right?
Yeah, don't give a fuck. Sorry for Afonso
Don't worry.
Davis. I want to see Neymar. I want to see why Neymar is hurt or injured. But obviously, these other guys being hurt, it's a good opportunity for Brazil to be in a better
Yeah.
position. Of course, we don't want these guys to hurt, but it's sad, it's bad, but it's an opportunity. And uh, it's not that Messi, a legend that need to win, is hurt. Alfonso Davis will be like more 5, 6 World Cups to go. Yamal Gnabry, the same. There will be opportunities for him.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
It's not that sad like Neymar. It's not necessarily that dangerous. So let's be more just. You got the journalist has to give the notice, not the opinion.
Yeah, it's true. And it's a hype thing too. Leo, thank you so much, man. Time flew by.
Yeah.
I liked the predictions that you made, man, and I honestly hope you're right. It's gonna be nice to see. Final
Yes.
message to everyone watching us here.
Let's go Brazil. I believe because I'm a Brazilian, but again, the World Cup don't save the world. So
Exactly.
let's have fun, but thinking in what's gonna happen in the final, what's gonna happen in the last. Lose is not the end of the world. It's not just a game, okay? Let's come down and leave.
Yeah, amazing. Nice, man. Thank you so much. And guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for the messages. Don't forget, this episode is going to be on Spotify. I would say this episode is going to be on the World Cup tomorrow, no, on Spotify tomorrow. Hope to
Why
see you
not?
next week on our next
Time's
episode of Talking Times.
time's
Bye
gonna
bye.
leave us to the World Cup.